Right, come on. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Friday morning's live stroll. Sorry about the delayed start there, but Azra always goes in the same place, and this morning she didn't. And then as soon as I hit live, she decided she was going to go. Literally. Unbelievable. So as the title would suggest, it is a wet morning this morning. The rain seems to have abated a bit. At the minute it was coming down quite hard. I had to get up at 4:30, guys, because Ralph was doing what Ralph does, whinging because he wanted to go out. And my alarm's set for 4:45 anyway, so I thought, oh bugger it, I'll just get up and crack on with my jobs. Be proud of me, guys. I got 2 washes done this morning and the third one was last night, so 3 washes in total. Go on, let's keep going. Come on. Azra. Good girl. Yeah, so 3 washes done this morning. Move. Good girl. You're going to trip me over, aren't you? Maybe that's what you want. Silly old dog. There she is. I don't think she really wants to trip me over, guys. Okay. So, weather report this morning, guys. As I said in the title, it is wet. Although the rain has abated, as I just said. Not too cold. It's about 7 degrees. So, more than comfortable. If it wasn't for the rain, I'd just have a hoodie on, to be honest with you. And very little wind as well. So, a pleasant morning for dog walking. Azra will no doubt still get herself wet by walking through every puddle she can come across. Welcome to my world, guys. Just a sandwich box, Azra. If you are just joining up, welcome to the live stream. If you're new here, we are out every morning around this time. Saturday's a bit later, around 6 o'clock. And then Sunday's 7:30, all AM in the UK. So set your watches by that. Do like and subscribe, hit the old bell, and you will know when we're on. Next Saturday, so a week tomorrow, we've got the Valentine's Ball vlog coming up, and that is we're going away, taking Julia away for the weekend. We have got James's football match in the morning, which is a bit of a further one way that I would have liked. I'd liked a local away game really, but not to be. As long as it's an early kick-off, it doesn't really affect us too massively, because we wouldn't have been leaving until sort of around lunchtime anyway. So it's not too bad. But anyway, we're going to our favourite hotel, which is doing a Valentine's Ball, as I say, which is the Imperial, which is in Great Yarmouth. And I know people say, oh, Great Yarmouth. Forget the area, because it does need a lot of TLC. The hotel, we get looked after so well. It's a 5-star hotel, we get looked after so well. It's really a really lovely place to go, so I'd well recommend that if anyone's ever in that part of the world. But that's for next weekend. Tomorrow, normal stuff. Go with Mum for her hair, and then James has got a home kick-off tomorrow. I think it's called 9:30 kick-off, so it's not too bad. By the time we get home and what have you, well, we have to be there at 9:15, obviously, so that always slows us down. But I was really annoyed last weekend. Julia and myself were the only ones there from any sort of parent helpers setting up the pitches. The boys had to set their own goals up. I'm not even sure the flagpole, no, they did come out in the end actually, yeah. Respect barrier, everything. It was very, very annoying. Life of a football coach, guys. I assume you're talking about Hey Handsome as in Azra. I'm not used to that sort of morning greeting. Excellent. So she is a cross between a Labrador and a Beagle. Labrador size, Beagle colours. She's also a rescue dog from... she was found in a cardboard box at the side of a road with whizzing cars going by. Story goes under a motorway bridge. So she still does get a little bit worried about traffic, but for the most part, as you can see now, she's just completely oblivious and doesn't have a care in the world. But when we get onto the high road, at this time of day we see the buses going out to the school runs and obviously wherever else they go. That's when she does get a bit perturbed. Thanks for that, yeah, thank you. Sorry, just reading these comments at the same time as having to watch what she's doing as well. So, yeah, thank you for these. It's making me smile this morning. And yeah, she is a good, cute, beautiful dog. She's now 4.5. She will be 5 in May. So a little bit over 4.5, isn't she? And we would have had her in May. We would have had her 4.5 years when she's 5. That's right, because we had her when she was 6 months. And she's a Star Wars dog. May the 4th. So that's quite nice, being a Star Wars fan. Go on, Azra. Just trying to blend the camera, guys, because we are getting a little bit of rain now falling. So if you've been with me before on this stroll, when we get to the end of this road, which will be in about the next 3 to 4 minutes, we have a choice. We can do a left, which takes us up the hill, which is the longer stroll, or we do the medium one. Though the medium one can be extended as well, but we are going to do the longer one this morning. When I get home, I have no chores to do. I did everything before I came out. So I'm quite pleased. Jacket potato cooked for lunch, tuna mayo made up, lunchbox made, 3 washes done. So hopefully, between Julie and myself, we've only got 1 more dark wash to do, 1 more white to do, and the football stuff tomorrow. So it's not all bad. Going to the weekend, also all calm. Oh, I will when it's 5:30 tonight anyway. Work today. I never say it's going to be straightforward, because it never is. But what I will say is, it's a quieter day customer-wise today, because I've got 2 of my guys out doing tests and exams today. So I've only got 1 guy in the workshop. So by nature, it is going to be a slower day. So what way shall we go? Left or right? I'm going to leave it up to anyone watching and give me an idea. Left or right? Or I'll make the choice if there isn't anyone watching. You've got 30 seconds to make a choice, guys. Left or right at the end? and the voting is over. Wasn't much of a vote. We're going to do a left. We're going to do the longer stroll this morning. Come on, Azra. And if I think about it when I get home, guys, I'm going to weigh myself. Friday is my weighing day. See how we've got on this week. I don't think it's been a great week, but doing these long strolls every morning really helps, although we didn't do them Monday and Tuesday. Azra, down. Didn't do the Monday and Tuesday, we only did the medium. Although we did extend the medium a little bit. Come on. Come on. Come on. Are you going again? Well, at least you're going on the grass rather than someone's driveway. Better get a bag, hadn't I? Wait a minute, guys. Right, well then. Just had to double check because I thought I missed a bit, but it was a leaf. Alright, so we are now going up the hill. And again, if you've been with me before, you'll know about my leg injury. I'm not going to bark on about it. All I'll say is this is where it does hurt, and this is what I was saying to the physio yesterday. And when I say hurt, we'll give it a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being horrendous, 1 being, I know it's there. It's a 2 or a 3, guys. You know, it's nothing like it was. And he's now got me doing squats as well. Thank you for another like. He's now got me doing squats. So I did 20 of those this morning, along with the other exercises he's given me to do. So Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, I'm always a bit more achy. Because that's when I have to do my exercises. He gave me a bit of a rollicking, not yesterday, but the time before, because I really wanted to get this right quicker. So I was doing the exercises every day, and he said to me, "You've got to stop it. You've got to let the muscle heal." So, taking his advice, and it does feel a lot better for it. And Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays and Sundays, I don't have to do exercise. Well, not that sort of exercise. I'm still out with her. Thank you for that. Yeah, we've got another dog at home as well. He's quite an old chap. 11 years old, and he's a Chihuahua. And he wouldn't like these walks. We would, but he'd have to be picked up halfway round. So yeah, that's why you don't see him very often. He does come out of us at the weekend sometimes, but only when Julie's around, and we sometimes do a shorter stroll, go over the meadow, whatever. He's quite content. If you've ever seen on my channel Little Ralphie come up, that's who it is. Little Ralphie is exactly that. He's a little Chihuahua Ralph, and he watches from the comfort of our bed. He watches Azra and he listens to my voice. He loves it. I know where I'd rather be doing it from. Like warmth, watching from the bed. Anyway, if we did that, we wouldn't get any exercise, would we? Come on. Good girl. What dogs have you got? Always interested to know. Come on, Azra. Talking to some of your fans. Come on. Come on. no bird song this morning, guys, yet. Whether we're a bit too early, I don't know. But I've heard it on other people's channels. I think I mentioned it first. I love the sound of the birds in the morning. Not this flapping around and kicking off nonsense with things falling out of trees, but the bird song. So we've got more people joining up, so welcome. Do make sure you like and subscribe, hit the old bell, you'll know when we're on. We've been going now, what's that, 15-20 minutes? Can't see. And it's a little bit wet this morning, but we're getting through it. Very shortly, guys, we'll be back at the high road. Azra, come on, lead on. And then she will be leading the way more so, because she's got more room down here. She always goes all over the shop. Come on. And finds every puddle she can. So I've got more drying to do when we get home. Come on. Thank you for that. Make sure we like and subscribe. As I say, it does mean a lot to the channel. The channel is growing now. We've got 3 travel vlog series this year to look forward to. 1, the end of March, surprise holiday. 2, in August, we're having a cottage holiday away for a week to Norfolk. The dogs will be coming. And then the end of September, Julie and I will be married 20 years. We're going to Orlando. And we've got loads booked already, guys. Swimming with dolphins, feeding alligators. Just to name a couple of things we've got on the plan. Thank you very much for that. I do appreciate it. As I say, guys, it is a bit dark down here. We will get the light of the high street in the next minute or so. This is the only disadvantage of coming this way. We do struggle with the light. This is why Azra and me have to have artificial light. She's got a light on her collar. I've got 3 lights on. 2 on my jacket, 1 on my hat. As I say, we'll have the street lights again in a bit. Where's everybody watching from this morning? Are we all in the UK, or is there anyone further afield this morning? I think we've spoken to someone in Canada and Asia this week, I think. In fact, I'm pretty sure it was this week. Obviously Asia, it's forward in time. Canada, it'll be, depending where in Canada you are, very late at night. $12:25 here AM. So where does that make it then? It must be in the Americas somewhere, surely. Look at the time, that's 5 hours, isn't it? So what's that? That must be sort of the East Coast, is it? Somewhere? Interested to know. New York down to Florida, maybe. I'm guessing there. Okay, so we're now back onto the high road, guys. Yeah, from America. I thought so. And just at that time difference, as I say, I'm fairly sure you're the East Coast side. Because, what's it, New York, Florida, all that side is 5 hours ahead of us here, so, behind us, sorry. I'd say we will be visiting America twice in the next year and a half. Once in October, once in July next year. And it's Julia's birthday when we're there. Well, yes it is, we will be arriving on Julia's birthday. We fly on Julia's birthday, but of course, because of the time difference, we'll land. So we're going out somewhere nice, I guess, for Julia's birthday meal. How old will she be? What are we next year? 27, isn't it? So I'll be 47, she'll be 46. We'll both be 46 when we arrive in America, because I'm a year older than Julia. My birthday's in August. It'll be the first time this year that we've not been away on my birthday. And the reason we're not away for my birthday is I'm off for the 2 weeks. Starting with my birthday, because we're doing obviously the expensive America trip later in the year. We're only having a week away in August, hence we're around for my birthday. So makes a change. Last year I was on a cruise ship in Sardinia. My birthday last year. Been to America now. How many times have we been? Been to Florida twice, Las Vegas, New York. Yeah, so four times. Azra is just a cat. He's gone. She's seen a cat, guys. So yeah, we've been to America a few times, 2 more in the next 2 years. I still have it on my bucket list to do LA. I've still got a few things on my travel bucket list to do. LA, Australia, New Zealand, Japan, Canada, all these places. To be fair, Julie and I are both pretty, apart from California, she's not that bothered about California. We're quite happy with everywhere else that we have on our bucket list. But you have got to save for these things, haven't you guys? So work hard, play hard and all that. Yeah, she lives with a cat. We've got a cat at home. But she's a bit of an old lady. She's 18, this year, in July. But I kid you not, guys, she will still give Azra a few punches. And Azra is scared of her. Don't get me wrong. She knows the cat will make sure she knows who's boss. Quite funny. Just tightening the camera up, guys, a little bit. It keeps on dropping. So it's alright when Azra's quite close, but if she goes a bit further, you can't see her as well. I think it's quite funny that how dogs and cats do get on. There's a lot of dogs, though, that are not bothered in the slightest, but I think most dogs will always give chase. Now, if you were with me 10-15 minutes ago, and I said about the medium walk, literally the road we turned left at to go up the hill, which is to our right, if we'd have done here, this is where we would come out. So it's not very, it cuts off that whole corner, which isn't a very long walk for her, really. I mean, what have we now been doing? Oh, here we go. So we're at 1.29 miles now, guys. by the time we get to the end of this, it'll be 2 miles and above. We're not going to extend this stroll to the wooded area. It's going to be far too wet and boggy through there. So we are just sticking to the path. But perhaps we'll go the Christmas light way. See if the bloke has got his Christmas lights on. And that will put my mind at rest that he isn't going completely crazy. So we will go that way this morning. Got a car coming. Go on, Azra, lead on. Go on. Good girl. So it's been quite a good yeah, we're all going to say that, aren't we, about our dogs? They're always cute. Of course they are. They're our furry friends. I don't know why this camera is keeps dropping this morning. I am sorry about this, guys. I'm trying to tighten it up as we're going around, but I don't know which setting at the minute. I'll have to look at it when we get home. Never happened before. Anyway, I seem to have got it in the next position. Hopefully it won't drop anymore. We've got something coming from behind us. It's the bus, or it's a coach actually. And this is what I say about her. She absolutely hates big things. After her history of how she was found, she's a rescue dog, as I say. And found at the side of a road with cars whizzing by her, so you can understand her hating things like that. Even still, after almost 5 years. So in a minute, guys, we will be getting to the village centre. Now, don't get excited, there's not loads to see. But our sleepy little village is as busy as it gets in the centre. And there is a butcher, a couple of supermarkets, a couple of barbers, and a nail salon. And a village hall, but we may not see the village hall this morning because we're not going that way. So, that's as exciting as it gets. Oh, and a fish and chip shop, sorry, I forgot that. As the rain begins to fall again, guys, fairly steadily. It feels like the camera has sort of corrected itself. And I've sort of tried to adjust it again. So hopefully it doesn't keep dropping. We'll probably be on for another 10-15 minutes, guys. I don't even know what the time is. What is it now? At 25 to 6, sorry. Yeah, 25 to 6. So as we come around this next bend, the first building we get to, not the white one, that's someone's house, is the fish and chip shop in front. There. And then where the traffic lights are ahead is where the village centre is, as I said. But there's not much to get excited about. As I said prior. Where you can see the lit up door in front to the right of the green light there, that's the second, well it's the first barber, but the second to get to. He's been there the longest. Then on the side here, the other barber shop and the nail bar, post box. Over the back there is the church. You can see the spire there. Come on, Azra. Come on. So we're going to do a right here, guys. I know sometimes we do a straight on High Street, but we're going to do a right here, only because I want to see the madman with the Christmas lights, if he's still got them on. I don't think he's going to now, but they have been on up until the weekend. I just haven't been along this bit early or late enough. Yesterday we were too early. God knows what time we must have been out yesterday to have missed it. That was coming at 5:30, so it was 28 past when we came past, and I did actually wait, but I only waited till sort of precisely 5:30, so maybe they come on a bit later, I don't know. We'll see in a minute. The decorations are still up, guys, because I saw that as we walked past earlier. And they are definitely alive, because I had a couple of comments like that about, are they all right? Of course, yeah, of course they're all right, otherwise I wouldn't be talking about it. I've seen them every weekend, but then they leave their Christmas decorations up so long. I mean, it's hardly worth putting them away, you know, when you get to this point, is it? I don't think. Just leave them up, turn the lights off, leave them up. You left them up this long. Go on, Azra, lead on. Lead on. So if you were with me near the beginning, we crossed over this road when we were starting the stroll. So we will be sort of on the same road we came from in about 30 seconds. As the rain is getting steadily heavier, I don't know if that's coming out on the camera or not, but it certainly is getting heavier. Go on. And I think the wind is in our direction, blowing right off the fields up the top there, right down here, like a tunnel. Hopefully when we do a left in a minute, we'll have a little bit of, what's the word, shelter. So what do we reckon? We've got 50-50 chance of the lights being on. I genuinely think they're off now, but I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Yeah, they're off, finally. After 2.5 months of being on, he's finally turned them off. Incredible. It was this house here in front. As I say, you can't see it because it's dark, but the decorations still are up. Just he's finally turned his timers off. Madness. Another crazy person like us coming out in the rain and the wind. But we're coming towards the end now, guys, so it's been lovely having your company. We will carry on for another little while. It's been lovely having your company this morning. I really enjoyed. I missed that. I am sorry if you've now gone off. It's been lovely having a chat with you from the States this morning, and have a good day. This is what happens when you are chatting away. You sometimes miss things. So I'm sorry about that. As I said, we will be live again tomorrow, around 6. Similar walk tomorrow, maybe change it up a little bit, but Sunday will be the long stroll over the fields wooded area. Depending on what the weather's doing, we might try and extend it a little bit, also leg permitting. you are still there. Good. I'm glad, because we had a nice chat this morning, and I hate not saying goodbye to people, because it's people's time as well, watching their lives. There's people like yourself that help the live grow and get out there to more people, so thank you for that. I'm not going to be sad to get home now this morning, guys. The rain is now quite steady, and we are getting the wind as well in our face, so it's quite blowy. That's probably coming out on the camera, to be fair now. Azra, this side. I keep coming behind her so you can see her, guys, and she keeps on thinking we're going across the road, which we're not. Come on. What are we up to now? 1.85 miles. So definitely by the time we get home it'll be 2 miles. I'm quite happy with that, guys. Considering where I was just after Christmas myself with a leg that was not really allowing me to do anything like, or it would, but I'd have to sit down 2 or 3 times, to where I am now with it. I'm very, very lucky. Physio has done wonders. And they're happy at work because I don't moan so much now. I try to tell them, it's bad enough sitting in a chair most of the day. Like, to be fair, I do. If you're having to stand up as well, manual labour job that's ever done what I did, which is basically a very serious thigh stroke hip injury. I don't envy you one bit. I put up with it, guys, for 3 months from when it happened in France to when I actually went to the doctors, and I just had to say enough was enough when I went to the doctors just before Christmas, I think it was. The pain I was in every day was just horrendous. Come on, Azra, lead on. She knows the way. Right, ladies and gentlemen, have a great rest of your Friday. Thanks again for all the comments and the likes. We will do this all again tomorrow, a bit later tomorrow. So I'm sorry for the people that are in America, for example. It might be a bit too late for you, but hopefully people can join up. The weekend's always usually quite busy for me. So yeah, let's see how we get on. Have a great day, guys.